Welcome back to YouTube. I'm favorite YouTuber, Edward Studio, and we're gonna be checking out the My Rise for the season. For 2K25.
It's not often that the Chief Content Officer, Paul Triple H Levesque, is here on Raw. He must have some major news to share.
Well, let's hear what the game has to say.
As you all know, we've been building a new era in WWE, a direction that's bolder than anything you've ever seen before. But to forge this path, we need talent who can rise to the occasion. Whether that's someone who's already here or an outsider ready to step in and lead the charge. Who is going to be the superstar to lead us to that next
That's
level?
us, you guys. I played a little bit of it, tried to upload it, but it froze.
Next Monday on Raw with the
Running another
WWE
test.
Draft.
The WWE Draft kicks off next Monday. That's huge news.
Raw and SmackDown GMs Adam Pearce and Nick Aldis have decisions to make that will shape the future of WWE. Now, I know I'm supposed
Funny
to
that
be
they don't got the Netflix
impartial,
logo and stuff in the ring.
but as a chief content officer, I'm going to drop a couple of hints about who I think will be selected #1 overall and become the leader of this new era.
We're gonna do women's
This
division.
individual is going to be a force in the women's division for years to come. I've seen her potential for greatness already as
One of the top stars on Raw, one of the biggest names from SmackDown, the top star of another promotion, a decorated MMA champion. We're gonna go
as one of the biggest names on SmackDown. They could be the next EST, the next American Nightmare, or better yet, carve their own path to lead the new era of WWE. It all starts at the draft when we take the next step in WWE's revolution.
It sounds like the CCO thinks one of SmackDown's top stars might be going #1 overall.
I can't wait for draft night.
Okay, so you could choose. This is the one I use for 2K24. We're not gonna do that. We're gonna mix it up a bit. Wait, this is the one I use for 2K24 right here. Yeah, we're not gonna do that. We got a tie-dye sweatshirt colored one. A MMA 2M. I think I'm gonna go with the Alexa Bliss one. Go with her. Fighting class: Striker, Technician, Powerhouse, High Flyer, and Giant. Combat. Kira. Alice. The All-American. Barnes. Alice the All-American Barnes. Beautiful. Alice the All-American. You know, I'm doing that. Alice Babe. Alice Cactus. Barnes Blade. No, I don't like that. Alex the Captain Barnes Blade. Okay, the last one we need to tweak a bit. Alex the Captain Barnes Blade Charlotte? No. Alex the Captain. This is the hard part. Deciding what to put as your information. Cactus, Carlo, Cali, Campbell, Gannon, Gannon, the Captain, got Carlito, Carlos, Carmelo, Carolyn. Alice the Captain, Carolyn Blade. Okay, and what's my nickname? Pineapple right here, abbreviated name. Cobra. That's Snake. The fuck? That's Snake. Entrance name. Cobra Viper. I am a big fan of here we go. Cobra Viper entrance, at Snake account name, and presentation name, Alice the Captain, Caroline Blade. We have to change Caroline. Alice the Captain, the Chosen One Blade. Like that shit, like that. She is at his hometown, New York, USA. Use Washington, Seattle, Tacoma. Yeah, we're close. Did the fighting style, we did weight class, That's the long part. Is creating all your information and making your own character and everything. SmackDown Cobra has captured the attention of the WWE Universe with a unique mix of skill and charisma. As their star continues to rise, the excitement surrounding Cobra only grows stronger. I went with Cobra because you guys will find out later. In a second.
If it isn't SmackDown's soon-to-be #1 pick.
Hi, Bailey. Good to see you too.
I'm kind of fed up with the draft, honestly. It's so subjective.
Isn't that the point?
I think the point is to serve certain people's interests, including those in charge. But for anyone who's a real wrestler with integrity, it doesn't matter. I mean, you're a SmackDown superstar who's going to be drafted to SmackDown. Like I said before, what's the point?
Are you okay, Bailey? Something seems off.
I'm fine. You know what? You're right. You should be proud. Good luck next week.
Nick
Well,
Aldis.
it isn't the subject of all those draft rumors.
What do you mean?
Come on, you heard what Triple H said. And it's all over social media, too. Everyone thinks you're going #1 in the draft on Monday.
Since SmackDown has the first pick, you could put an end to all the speculation and just tell me who you're picking first.
My lips are sealed. But I will say that I doubt tonight is your last match on SmackDown. Oh, and speaking of the draft, make sure you look good up there on that stage.
What are you getting at?
I know in the past you had to wear whatever the office told you to for your non-ring attire. And sometimes you'd even have to wear the same ugly shirt for years on end. But things are different now. Like Hunter said, it's a new era with fewer restrictions. So you can wear whatever casual attire you want to express who you are. Got it?
Yeah, I'll keep that in mind. Thanks.
Okay, but more importantly, make sure you look good in your match tonight. Can't have my potential first pick losing the week before the draft.
It's the woman who's keeping the draft rumor mills spinning.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making her way to the ring from Seattle, Washington, Alice, the Captain, the Chosen One, Blade!
That's not a superstar walking to the ring. That is a hype train, and everyone should get on board.
Well, let's just see whether she can take care of business here tonight or if that hype train is going to end up derailed.
One of the most decorated superstars in WWE history.
We don't see Natalia on the screen that much anymore. Once in a blue moon. I think with the big family legacy, they would put her on more.
I know some people are getting tired of the draft speculation surrounding this superstar, but where there's smoke, there's fire. And Natalya has to be careful not to get burned here.
This isn't Natalya's first match against an overly hyped superstar, and often by the end of the night, the buzz is dying down and her opponent is lying down.
In any event, it's good to see her looking like herself again after that strange trip she took as a part of the Beacon.
Flipping senton attack. Senton connects.
What now?
Oh, yikes, a stomp to the guts.
Natalya failing to offer any resistance here.
Natalya needs to find an opening fast.
Vicious knee.
Ooh,
My goodness.
man, what timing on that counter. Oh, what a chop.
That'll light you up.
Oh, she was ready with the counter.
At last, Natalya keeping that string of offense in check.
Haymaker after haymaker.
Two titans trading strikes and refusing to back down. It looks like we've got ourselves a brawl here. Who will break first? That is the question.
What impressive determination from both competitors, keeping at each other no matter what. You can feel the contact.
Damn, this one.
Superstars just unloading, putting it all on the line. And just like that, the scales are imbalanced.
Clothesline. Taking steps toward the top rope. Look out. You gotta be kidding me.
From all the way up, wasted no time flying out to the floor.
Carefully placed stomp to the arm.
Oh, no, there could be trouble lurking for her with this submission maneuver. Is hope fading? Is this how the night? She's got it locked in. No, she doesn't. That was a great counter and so simple.
Maneuvers out of the way. And she anticipated.
Inside cradle applied, shoulders down.
And she's able to stop the counter early.
Shrugging off the pin like it's nothing. And after this match is already gone for so long.
She's had a lot thrown her way already.
Up and spiked with a Michinoku driver.
Natalya wasn't ready. Now it could be over.
And a major victory in her career tonight. Here is your winner, Alice, the Captain, the Chosen One, Blade.
At least for tonight, she absolutely lived up to the hype. Consider all doubts erased.
That's implying that there were doubts to begin with. How could anyone think she isn't worthy of the #1 pick? A win like this, it... What a huge night we have on Raw with the start of the WWE Draft.
That's right, Byron, and all the rumors are saying this superstar will be staying on SmackDown as the top pick.
Well, it's not official yet, but it would be a solid choice by General Manager Nick Aldis.
I know there's a lot going on tonight with the draft, but I wanted to sneak in a couple interview questions. Is that okay?
No problem, Kathy. It's always good talking with you. What do you want to know?
For anyone who hasn't been paying attention the past couple of years, how would you define your personality?
Scheming and calculated, comedic and fun, bold and brash. I'll say scheming and
Everything
calculated.
I do has a purpose. People like to say they're 2 steps ahead. Well, I'm 20. You can't survive on sheer strength and athleticism. You need to be scheming and calculated.
Speaking of looking ahead, what can you say about the rumors that you'll be selected #1 overall tonight?
I'd say it's something I can use in my favor. Perception is reality, right? Well, if I'm #1, that just makes my opponents perceive me to be that much tougher to beat. I'll use any advantage I can get.
Well, I know you're busy, so I'll let you go for now. Thanks again, and good luck with the draft.
Good to see you.
Hey, boss.
So how you feeling? You ready for tonight?
I've got all the angles covered. Kind of like this wrestler I used to watch growing up. What was his nickname? The Cerebral Assassin?
Never heard of him.
Yeah, I guess he didn't amount to much.
Good one. I gotta get going, but you should be proud of everything you've accomplished to get here. You've earned it. See you out there in a bit.
Grabbing a sweater.
It's time to kick off the WWE Draft.
Thank you. But tonight is not about me. It's about launching this company in a new and exciting direction. And that all starts with the announcement of the top overall pick. So let's not wait any longer. With the first pick in the WWE Draft, SmackDown is honored to select the future of WWE.
There they are, the #1 pick in the WWE Draft, and wow, it's a good one.
Talk about making a splash. Nick Aldis got himself a generational talent.
We heard all the rumors, but seeing this play out now really lives up to the hype.
Good luck topping this, Raw. Here. Talk about ruining a moment.
What the heck?
Who was that?
Oh, where's security?
Can someone explain what just happened?
Okay, Got it. The draft will continue after this break.
I know who it is.
First of all, I'm sorry about what happened out there. We're working with authorities to get to the bottom of it. But Hunter says it seems like it was just a random, unstable individual.
We have a good relationship, so I trust you and Triple H to figure it out. I am curious how a random person could have messed with the Tron, though.
I wouldn't assume the two things were connected. Could have just been unrelated technical difficulties. Either way, I don't think it's anything to worry about. Better to focus on the positive and move on.
I can handle my own strategy on how to deal with this. Thanks.
I'll set up a match for you next week on SmackDown, and I'll make sure it's against a local competitor that you'll be sure to dominate. After that, no one will be talking about what happened tonight.
Everybody gonna be alright. CM Punk!
you all right?
CM Punk!
Not how I imagined draft night going, but we've both seen stuff like this in WWE before. On to the next thing, right?
Listen, I know management wants us to brush things like this under the rug, but I'm not sure it was a one-time event. Besides, how does some random person get access to the Tron?
That's what I said.
Look, if I were you, I'd keep your head on a swivel. I'm just speculating, but this could be the start of something bigger.
I agree. I'll be ready if and when something happens again.
Hey, what did it
That
to
attack
Troy?
came out of nowhere. Are you okay?
Hey, Troy. I'm a lot more angry than I am hurt.
That's actually what I wanted to talk to you about. The perfect way to blow off a little steam.
You got any idea who was under that mask? Because that's who I'd like to get my hands on.
I do not. However, since I got promoted, which was definitely based on merit, not because Roman Reigns landed on me at WrestleMania and Triple H felt bad about my numerous injuries, I've been put in charge of booking the matches for our live events. You should be congratulating yourself, because I've got my eye on you to be the main attraction for our next big tour.
I appreciate it, Troy, but...
That's it.
Fine.
You're the...
Can't wait.
Right on this before.
Hey, this superstar might surprise you.
After the unfortunate events of the draft last week, you'd think our top pick is hoping for a night that's a lot less memorable.
She doesn't really have that luxury, though. She's not just another superstar on the roster. She's had some high expectations placed on her, and her job is to deliver.
Well, I'm hoping she gets the moment she deserves after what happened last week. The draft should have been a dream come true, but one lunatic in a mask turned it into a nightmare.
By the throat into the top rope.
Oof.
Oh, knife edge chop echoing through the arena. And Starla falters there.
But time is on her side. This match ain't even close to over.
Oh, she retaliates.
Caught with a punch.
Gets the reversal. What a counter. Clothesline. The cover for the win. Gets the shoulder up and one.
Not time to expect victory yet.
Jumping elbow drop.
Flipping senton. That was nice. She turns that attack away.
High impact crossbody. Pin. She can end this now. Kick out just in time.
Able to squeeze that shoulder out. So close. Whoa, leaping through the air. She created separation with the knee.
Oh, she manages to reverse it. Bang! Crucial counter there.
Answer after answer for each other's offense.
The damage is all catching up with her now.
Taking on so much offense.
You gotta worry about the lingering effects.
Driven down face first.
And no, it looks like that might have busted her open.
Two.
What a resounding victory here tonight for the #1 pick.
I agree, Byron. That was pure domination.
The hell? Not this again.
It's the same attacker from the draft.
Where's security? Come on.
I guess she's taking matters into her own hands.
Good, I'm sick of this.
And this time, they're not getting away.
The masked assailant is regretting this now.
They might not be masked for much longer.
Is that Roxanne Perez from NXT?
Why was she doing this?
We're going to go to commercial while we sort this out.
That's enough. Sit down and stay there. What are we going to do with her?
We're gonna get some answers, and we're gonna get them right now.
You have no idea.
Oh, I have a lot of ideas. And now we're going to start figuring out which one of them is accurate. Start talking.
The new era has arrived.
Is this about the draft? Because Triple H said it was the start of a new era?
It's been right in front of you, but you can't ignore it anymore.
What's been right in front of me?
Lardon.
I think I've had about enough. We'll settle this when you face me in a match next week. Now get this attention-seeking nobody out of here!
So you got the bad guy, huh?
Looks like it.
I know Triple H and everyone is telling you this is over now, but I still think there's more to come.
I think so too. Roxanne is a little out there, but I don't think she'd do this on her own. There's gotta be other people involved.
Exactly. And the entire roster should be on the lookout. I know I will be.
Even though Roxanne Perez did not want to respond to questions last week, she has a lot to answer for tonight.
This is about more than just Roxanne, Saxton. She may have been acting alone, but the message being sent tonight is for all of WWE.
And that message is clear. These kind of attacks are over. Now it's up to our top draft pick to make sure that point hits home in the ring. And now he's going to the top rope. She turns it around with the reversal.
Up high.
Really just laying it in.
Oh, there's the old stump puller leg snap. That'll snap your hamstring.
And a slap, too.
And any one of those shots could take you out for good.
Oh, man, right to the arm.
Hyperextend your elbow.
Oh, right to the kidneys. Golly.
Perez is taking over here.
Roxanne is backing up every work. Kick to the knee. La Maestro cradle. Perfectly applied.
And she gets a quick kick out.
She still has a lot more in her.
Perez caught by surprise.
She might be able to start mounting something here.
She's trying to get her bearings back now. Swinging the elbow to halt the offense.
What a cross body.
Oh, flipping senton. That'll take the wind right out of you.
Oh, that perseverance of Perez being tested by her opponent there.
She knows this is only the beginning, but there's more to come.
Dodges away. Ooh, what a forearm club.
Caught that and reversed it. Oh, what a clothesline.
Forcefully delivered.
Yaragi.
And Roxanne being aligned into position.
Gets their opponent up. Uh-oh. Look out.
Spiked with a Michinoku driver. Perez looks out of it.
Cover. This is more than a win. The #1 draft pick can now move on and focus on bigger goals.
Good riddance to Roxanne Perez and whatever this was all about.
Now what? Is that Charlie Dempsey?
What the hell is going on?
That's certainly Gigi Dolan.
Nikita Lyons from behind. What is happening?
And now Roxanne Perez has recovered and is joining NXT's Nikita Lyons. Clearly Perez wasn't acting alone in all this.
Yeah, I'm starting to see a common theme here, guys. We got to get some help out here.
This is a full-on invasion.
And the invaders are
Mysterio.
all from NXT. We need help back there, right now.
Let's come down.
Nick Aldis is trying to intervene.
Trick Williams with a chair.
And all this goes down too.
The NXT Unity Tag Champions have taken out CM Punk.
And Charlotte gets nailed too.
This is insane.
Please, somebody, anybody, do something.
We are under siege.
It's Bayley and Kevin Owens.
Finally.
You can't just come in here and do this without repercussions.
What the?
Bayley and KO doing this? Are you serious?
What are we witnessing?
NXT takeover. Mutiny.
If you couldn't tell, this is a mutiny. Current and former members of NXT have united under one cause. We will no longer stand by and be treated like third-class citizens.
Members of the board, do we have your attention?
We will not stop until NXT is the one and only brand left standing in WWE.
I'm just about speechless.
We've just witnessed pure anarchy.
It was a mutiny, Saxton. Bayley said it herself. Unbelievable.
Renegade Force Mutiny thrives in this order, aiming to put WWE upside down. Its members include current and former NXT wrestlers whose goal is to do whatever it takes to abolish Raw and SmackDown.
It's over for tonight, at least.
Who really knows at this point?
I might be out for a bit after what they did to me. But the second I'm back, I need revenge on the NXT Unity Champions and every single person involved.
I'm with you.
Good. But don't forget, I warned both of you that this would happen, and no one listened.
I was wrong. I know. But this isn't the time to point fingers.
Yeah, it's the time to start listening to me. No one around here can be trusted. No one. This could go all the way to the top. Who created NXT and would stand to benefit from all this? Yeah. Chew on that for a minute.
Look, I've already spoken to Adam Pearce, and we're going to work together to fight back against this NXT mutiny. Raw and SmackDown are a united front, but we need a leader. I drafted you #1 for a reason. I know you can step up to lead the charge.
After what they did to me?
Yeah,
I don't
boy!
need convincing. But what are we getting ourselves into? You heard what Punk just said about Triple H?
As usual, Punk's way out of line with that comment. I've been working side by side with Triple H the past few weeks to figure out what's been going on. There's no way he has anything to do with this.
I don't know what to believe at this point. I do know Punk was right about being careful who we trust, though.
I know. It seems like Bayley and KO have convinced most of NXT to join them along with some other big names from our side. And we have to assume that any other NXT alumni from Raw and SmackDown might be one of them.
And it sounds like we need to find someone from outside of WWE who
I'm gonna
can
do the
step
date
in
option
and
this
join the fight against NXT.
You got someone in?
I do. They're from a rival promotion.
Okay. But how does that prove they're not secretly working with NXT? How do you know we can trust them?
We used to date. So yeah, I'd say I know them.
All right, sold. After you get them on board, let's talk next steps. And don't wait too long. We need to move fast before this NXT mutiny strikes again.
Finn Balor, JD McDonald, Io Sky, Kevin Owens. Una. Would be your dating type? It's still TV. I mean, it's Pro Wrestling Japan. I forget what something it was. Superstar wrestler from the top gold promotion. Then we'll second position.
Wow, you came all the way to Japan to see me. Must really be desperate for help against NXT.
Ah, my ex calling me desperate. I missed that.
I'm going to...
Not to mention the fact Mutiny keeps adding top names, so I can't really trust many people in WWE right now.
So you're saying I was your only option? I see how it is.
Best and only option.
You know I'm ride or die with you. Let's do it.
Great. We need to get...
Okay, just hang on a minute.
That's the wrong thing to say
I
to
do
your
have
ex.
one more match obligation to fulfill here tonight. Then we'll get started.
All right. You do that, and I'll get to strategizing.
Haven't changed.
That's a bad thing to say to your ex. I'm ride or die with you. Coyote! Young Buck! The Crimson Crusher! That's what I chose for my 2K24 name. Oh. Yeah, I would be good with it. Try to do a charge finish. That was great. What? I think we'll do one more match, you guys, and then we'll call it quits for right now. I'm getting tired.
So this is...
The tour bus is nice, but more importantly, it's private. We need the space to talk strategy, since who knows who might be listening backstage and feeding information to NXT.
Good point. What about the GMs, though? Can we at least trust them? Adam Pearce was messaging me the other day.
Yeah, Pierce and Aldis are vetted, and they've given us full authority to counter the NXT mutiny movement. CM Punk will be helping us too once he's healthy. But for now, it's just us, so we need to figure out our first move.
Whenever I was in a tough situation like this wrestling for the competition, I learned the best path forward is to focus on doing what I do best. Which, in my case, is being... scheming and calculated.
Well, since you just basically dropped everything to come in here and help me, it's only fair you take the lead on this. What do you think we should do?
NXT is going to be ready for you to strike back, but they don't know I'm on board yet. We could use that as a tactical advantage.
How so?
We're going to hustle them, embarrass them, and when it's all over, walk out with their precious intergender NXT Unity tag titles.
Solid plan. It's exactly what I would have done. But how are we going to pull this off?
I know a guy who can get me into the Performance Center.
Actually, got somebody's called here. JC Jane and Lexis King, WWE Tag Team Champions for NXT Unity.
First things first, you're going to explain just how the hell you got in here. The Performance Center is official NXT Mutiny territory now.
Chase got us in, right?
That's right. I'm Chase. Used to train here a few years back. Still think I got a raw deal. Before that, I was a popular minor league mascot named Ribby. Ring a bell?
I have no idea what you're talking about. So you just walked right in? I don't get it.
Well, I still had my old badge. Plus, it helped that I kept in touch with Todd, the security guard. Good guy.
Freaking Todd! This really is his last strike. Anyway, I'll deal with him later. Why exactly are you here?
We're here to show Mutiny just how great me and Chase are. If you want to take down Raw and SmackDown, you need to sign us.
Is Shawn Michaels still here? What about Corey Klein? I'd like to give them a piece of my mind. They really missed the boat on old Chase.
None of them are here. You're dealing with me, okay? NXT Mutiny signed me to be their top producer, and I can't have outsiders showing up unannounced on my watch. My bosses would not approve.
I told you this was a bad idea, Chase. Let's just go to SmackDown or Raw, where they recognize real talent. Their GMs have been blowing up my phone non-stop.
Wait, they have? You know, it just so happens that the NXT Unity...
You won't regret it.
Just...